lovely student, welcome to your science class. Student, today I will teach you about STEM. Now let's start. Student, lesson 2, parts of plants. Okay, so student, now today our topic is system. Okay, but first we will do this exercise. Okay, sort the following plants on the basis of their roots. Write T if the plant has taproot and F if it has fibrous root. Okay. So first is grass. Student, grass has fibrous root. So we will write F. Okay. Now F. Turnip has taproot. We will write here T. Maize has fibrous root. So we will write F. Okay. Beetroot has taproot. We will write here T. Wheat has fibrous root. That means F. Now bean has taproot. We will write here T. Okay. Now onion has fibrous root. That means we will write F. Mustard has taproot. We will write here T. Okay. Now rice has fibrous root. We will write here F. Okay. Now clear? Student, yesterday I have told you plant has two main parts. Okay, so first is root, second is shoot. Okay, the part which is under the ground, that is the root part. Okay, second portion is shoot, and part which is above the ground. Okay, that is shoot. The shoot system of a plant includes all the parts above the ground, that is its stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Let us learn about each part of the shoot system in detail. Okay. So student, what kind of parts are there in the shoot system? Yes, there are stem, okay, leaf, flowers, fruits. Now student, stem. Okay, the stem is one of the most important parts of the plant. Different plants have different types of stem. Some plants such as mint and coriander have soft green stems. Such plants are called herbs. So student, the stem is very important part of the plant. There are various type of trees and plants in our environment. Different types of plants have different type of stem. So student, what are herbs? Okay, yes, herbs are a small plant with a soft and delicate stem. They have a green, tender, soft and delicate stem. They have short lifespan which can live only for 1 or 2 seasons. Okay, they are shorter in size and they may grow between 2 to 3 meter tall. Okay, now mint and coriander are example of herbs. Okay, now some plants have weak stems and that cannot carry the weight of the leaves, flowers or fruits. Some plants with weak stem grow on ground. These are called creepers, while some take support of things around them and grow. These are called climbers. Pumpkin and watermelon are examples of creepers, and grapevine is an example of a climber. Student, there are mainly two types of weak plants. First is creepers and second is climber. So student, first I am telling you about creepers. Creepers are plants with weak stem that grow along the ground around another plant. Okay, they have very fragile stems that can neither stand erect nor support all of its weight. The example of creepers are watermelon, okay, watermelon, pumpkin, sweet potato, etc. Now student, second is climber. Climber are plants with a tender stem which grow with the help of extend support. These plants produce a twig or hook from their leaves to climb. Some plants produce special roots that serve as the hold fast to climb around certain object. Example of climber: pea plant, grapevine, money plant, etc. Now, big trees such as mango, neem and banyan have hard woody stems. Such stems are called trunks. Student, trees are big and tall plants. They have very thick woody and hard stem called the trunk. This single main stem or the trunk gives rise to many branches that bear leaves, flowers and fruits. Neem and mango have trunk. Okay. Now, although the shoot system is basically parts of the plants above the ground, there are some plants such as potato, ginger and turmeric that have stems growing below the soil. Okay, these stems are called underground stem. Okay, so student, stem present completely inside the soil are called underground stem. Okay, example are potato, ginger. Now, functions of the stem. The main functions of the stem are given below. Now, first is it bears branches, leaves, buds, flowers and fruits. Okay, so their main function is to provide support to the plant holding leaves, flowers, buds, branches and fruits. Okay, now second, it keeps the plants upright except in case of climbers and creepers. So student, the stem keeps the plant upright. This does not happen in creeper and climbers because its stem are weak. Now student, third, it carries water and nutrients from the roots to the leaves. The root absorb water and hold the plant in the soil. The stem bring water and food to the rest of the part of the plant. Okay, the leaves use sunlight and air to make food for the plant. Now fourth, it carries food made by the leaves to all the parts of the plant. So student, the primary function of the stem are to support the leaves to conduct water and minerals to the leaves where they can be converted into usable product by photosynthesis. Okay, and to transport these products from leaves to other parts of the plants including the roots. Okay, now last, it also stores the food made by the leaves, for example, sugarcane and potato. Okay, so some plants have stems inside the ground and their food is stored in the underground stem. We humans eat the stem of these plants as food. So student, today I have explained about STEM. Hope it would be clear. Now homework, read today's topic carefully. Have a nice day. Thank you.